Okay, so this is a Thalmor Embassy run, and literally the first thing you want to do is just run up to the guard and show him your invitation.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Thank you, madam. Now, Erwin, you can't really escape Elwyn. She's always going to speak to you, so just get through it as quick as you can. Now, I forgot my name is Chimpy Gonzalez. Speedy's older orcish brother, but there you go. We've done that, and now we need to speak to Malbon, and obviously do a bit of a wine raid at the same time. So, just have a quick check. There isn't, sadly, any wine. I couldn't remember if there was or wasn't, so I thought I might as well check. Only takes a second.
How harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never...
What can I get for you? You made it in. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Okay, so get a drink off him.
Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Okay, and now we need to wait for the drunk to arrive. Here he is, Rezolan. And all you need to do is literally just give him a drink. He'll then agree to cause a distraction. And Bob's your uncle.
If there's anything I can ever... Wonderful. Is that... Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Yes, what do you need?
I need you to open that door, but it doesn't look like you're going to do it.
We seem to have run out of Colobian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more.
Okay, so distraction's in full swing, and as soon as the soldiers go for him, you can get through. This is a bit of a panic situation, just to grab some more go faster juice just in case. Doors open, and jump over this table, go through that door. Really important to pick up your stuff from this chest, and just get organised. So we're going to switch out to our battle gear, I guess you'd call it. Everything else should hopefully be still in its place from before. So, there we go. Right, these two guards you can just skip past, it's not a problem. They're not going to follow you out of this area, so once you go through the door you're pretty safe from them. Then you're going to quickly jump over this wall. And again, these two guys do the same thing. They'll go for you while you're outside, but while you're inside they're not a problem. Now these three we're going to have to take care of, so we're going to take care of this guard. So you've been fired. And then there's this civilian dude who's kind of a spy as well. He needs to go. And then finally this Rundil, I think he's called. Now he can be a bit of a pain, Rundil. And in this case he proves to be. Because he always puts up a ward, which is so annoying. And I think I actually run out of steam, yeah I do. So I'm going to have to resort to fisticuffs, or steel sword in my case. And do him in that way. And because he made me do that, I'm also going to loot him and leave him in the nud. Now, I get a bit confused here, but you're looking for a chest with some interrogation reports in it, and also a key, which is just here. And then you need to go down these stairs and use the key on the door. Okay, so there's one guy, one guard down the bottom doing the rounds that we need to deal with. So let's get him or her done. There she is. Again, this is just old habits. Die hard of looting everything I kill. This is what you want. It's the dossier on Esbern. But before you read it, you want to let this dude out.
What? Who? Yeah. Come on, this way. No problem. Thanks for springing me.
Don't read the journal straight away because the guards will appear as soon as you do. So you need kind of a choke point, and a really good one that I saw in quite a few Let's Plays is just here. Mainly because it's quite a narrow space. So get ready with your unrelenting force shout. Read the dossier on Esbern. That'll trigger the next part of the quest. And the guards will appear with Malbon. There you go. So cook them nice. Now sadly Malbon gets in the way, and he becomes the first victim of this speed run. But sorry man, it had to be done. And you just want to loot one of the bodies for the trapdoor key. That's the only thing you really need from here. And it's pretty obvious we need to go down here. And, oh, really important, pick up that skull. And open the trapdoor. No, you don't need to pick up that skull, I was lying. Now there is a troll in here, frost troll, and there's also a stone of Berenzia if you want it, together with a dead conjurer, but we're not interested in that, so let's get out of here as quickly as possible. And we'll hook up Mr. Map. And instead of going to Riverwood, no, I don't want to go there. We actually want to skip ahead and go straight to Riften. So, where is it? There it is. Good to see our good friend Windhelm to get more money out of us.
Need a ride?
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go to Riften, please. 20 gold, so it's not bad.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that and you'll forget all.
And again, it just cuts the dialogue. So this is a little speech challenge we've got to pass. So this guard is basically going to try and extort us.
Before I let you into Rift,
I mean, we've got the gold, it's not a problem, but I'd rather just persuade him.
your voice down.
And in we go. So I want to stay away from Maul as well, because he'll kind of freeze everything to do his little opening speech. And we're looking for the Ratway, so the easiest way to do that is just run all the way to the back of Riften. And hopefully, if I get this right, I can land on the plank. Yes, nice. And then lose time by searching these barrels. Typical. And into the Ratway we go. Okay, so in the Ratway, there's two dudes at the end of this corridor. You want to cook them, just because they'll get in the way, either on the way in or on the way out. So there's one down. There's also a kind of random quest to do with these two guys, because they have a special bow. So, you know, you'll be coming here to kill them anyway. I've hooked up Whirlwind Sprint because it's a nice little shortcut if you get it right. If you just aim for kind of the middle of this door, there's a ledge that you'll always land on. So you can just kind of skimmy around there, and it saves a heck of a lot of time. Now here I'm just after the skill book again, just to kind of help me level up a little bit. And then it's into the Ragged Flagon. Home to the Thieves Guild, and to be honest, my favourite guild in the whole of Skyrim. They really did the Thieves Guild questline well. It gives you quite a lot of really good rewards, and it's a lot of fun to boot. I mean, the Dark Brotherhood, I don't know what happened between Oblivion and Skyrim, but it just didn't seem to be the same. It seemed to be quite samey, and to be honest, I wasn't really drawn in by the whole storyline. I didn't really care what happened to them in the end either. But the Thieves Guild I really liked. I really enjoyed that questline, and that's why probably Riften's my favourite city. So here's Esbern. Now, if you've already spoken to Delphine, she'll give you a password to kind of speed this thing up. We don't have that, obviously, so we just have to do it the hard way. So we failed the speech challenge there, so we're going to try again. Basically, we just need to tell him that the Thalmor are looking for him, and that'll make him change his mind about the door.
What's that? You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Quickly. Biggest understatement of the year. So this dude is going to take about an age to open his door. So unfortunately there's not a lot you can do about it, apart from look at the scenery. Come on, Esbern, get the door open. Don't make me burn it down.
There we are. Come in.
Hey, it worked. So there's always a knife, enchanted dagger there. In this case, it's a dagger of sparks, not that great.
Important.
So I'm just going to skip through the dialogue as quickly as I can again.
Oh, the dragons are merely... Haven't you figured it out? Old with the dragon...
I really don't
one
care,
can
Esbern.
escape. Here or... You're right. The prophet... We must go.
Okay, so he's going to take a while to pick up his stuff. So while he's at it, you can raid. And obviously we're after the garlic. So now I can make a regenerate Magica potion with the Saltpile if I wanted to. I'm also checking for more wine just in case. But you don't actually have to wait for Esbern. I also found this out looking at quite a few different speed runs. So you might as well just leave him to it and just get out of dodge as quickly as you can. Again, I don't really consider that a glitch. That's more kind of knowledge of the quests and how they work. So we just need to get out of here. And this is where I've hooked up Become Ethereal, because I just find it's a lot easier to just hit that and then you can sidestep all of the guards. I've seen people who use Whirlwind Sprint or Unrelenting Force or just like flames on them, but I can't be bothered. So you see I've just triggered it there. So that means I can get through these guys without any kind of risk of injury. Doesn't last too long though, which is a shame, and I get a bit turned around just as I've got a Thalmor guard on my behind. We just got to run for it. Ow. And I always get turned around quite a lot as well in the Ratway. You might remember that from my other Let's Play. But we're doing it. We're running as quickly as we can. And we're into the Ragged Flagon. Which is always funny because the Thalmor do turn up here. And then obviously all the Thieves Guild get riled as well. Which is kind of fun. But we ain't got time to stop and watch. So we're just running as fast as we can. And we're not holding on to Esbern's hand. Now this lowlife will follow you around, and she can be a bit of a pain, but she did me a favour actually, because I was getting a bit, you know, turned around. But she's got too close for comfort, so she's got to go. And you can sometimes also bump into, I think she's called Skiva. She's a Khajiit agent of the Thalmor, so you might need to take her down as well. Luckily we didn't. So we just need to get as far away from the Ratway as possible, just in case there's any enemies that might stop our fast travel. There isn't, so we can make our way now to Riverwood, as the game wanted us.